Listening Library presents Lily's Crossing by Patricia Reilly Giff. Read for you by Maya Dillon.
Chapter 1. St. Albans, 1944. Lily Mollahan's bedroom was at the top of the stairs, the only one on the second floor. The top of the house, Graham always told her, the top of the world. Lily sank back on her heels to look around at the blue walls and ceiling, and the gold stars pasted on here and there. Then she stretched up again, working with Poppy's paint scraper to peel off a star that was almost beyond her reach. She was hot and sticky, the temperature at least 90 degrees, and Graham, who didn't have one bit of patience, was calling from the kitchen for the 10th time. "Your father will be home in just a few minutes, and the table isn't set." As if Lily didn't know it was dinner time. Even Mrs. Curley, halfway down 200th Street, would be able to smell that cabbage cooking. "I thought you wanted me to finish packing," Lily called back as loudly as she could to drown out the radio in the kitchen. She could hardly breathe in that bedroom, Lily thought, glancing around again. She could hardly walk. Things were pulled out all over the floor, waiting to be stuffed into her suitcase. Books, papers with stories she had written, bathing suits, and heaps of clothes Graham had put on the bed. She had even found an old silver mirror of her mother's she had hidden away in back of the closet last winter. She was going to put it carefully on top of the suitcase in a nest of pajamas. It would be a miracle if she ever got that far, though, if everything got itself sorted out and packed, and if they made it to the house in Rockaway before her birthday on Monday. Rockaway. She said it aloud, loving the sound of it on her tongue. Rockaway and the ocean were waiting for her, the summer without homework, to write stories for herself and not Sister Eileen. The summer without a piano to practice every afternoon. Days and days to sneak into the movies with her best friend Margaret. Graham was at the bottom of the stairs now, the 6 o'clock news blaring from the radio behind her. War news about D-Day, the invasion of France by the Allies a couple of weeks ago. That was all anybody talked about. No, not quite. Sister Eileen was much more interested in whether the class had rosaries and clean handkerchiefs in their pockets than in who was going to win the war. Too bad about Sister Eileen. Lily would be out of St. Albans in 4 days, and Sister Eileen would still be stuck there in St. Pascal's, thinking about everyone's clean handkerchiefs. "Lily, you're not packed yet?" Graham called. "I thought you'd finished an hour ago, and remember, we don't have that much room in the car." "Almost finished," Lily said, and almost started under her breath. And there, with another slide of the paint scraper, the star came off the wall in one piece, drifting into her outstretched palm. It was perfect, the point still as sharp as when they were new. The star she had scraped off last year had torn a little, and Lily turned it over. A trace of glue was still on the back. She put her mouth against it. A kiss. Her mother had been the last one to touch that spot when she had pasted it up for her years ago. She had still been baby Elizabeth then. No one had called her Lily yet, and her mother had been alive. "Playing the piano with you on her lap," Poppy had told her once. "Dancing in the living room with you on her shoulder." Lily wished she could remember it. She could hear her father coming now, whistling along 200th Street, just off the Q3A bus, calling hello to Mrs. Bruns. Graham heard him, too. "Dinner this minute, Lily," she said, clumping back toward the kitchen. Lily stood up and put the star in between 2 pages of her book, Evangeline. By this time, Poppy was in the kitchen. She could hear him talking to Graham. Lily raced down for a hug before Graham started to talk, and no one else could get a word in edgewise. Poppy was standing at the sink, his straw hat still on but pushed back, drinking a glass of water from the tin measuring cup. Lily loved to drink out of that, too. It always made the water taste icy, even on the hottest day. Her father turned. "Lily Billy," he said, smiling at her. "All packed? Ready for Rockaway?" "Ready," she said. Graham rolled her eyes in back of Poppy, but Lily didn't even blink. She slid some plates around the table, the forks and the knives, while Poppy tossed his hat over the hook on the door and washed his hands.